Leah, welcome to your career and ambitions tarot reading. We're going to be looking into finances, guidance, what's coming up for you guys, all right, for September. All right, so it's good for Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Let me know how it resonates. Best of luck. You may want to save this, share it to anyone who needs to know, okay? So first of all, Leo, you are really getting ready to shed some skin, and I feel like there may be some drama going on that you are reflecting on that's coming up a lot in your reading, okay? But dominant energy, this protection card, you are being protected from liars. I do see drama showing up and a bit of stress here that could be in your personal life, but if this is career, so it may be around your work too. You do have honest work, like something about the work life may be getting some of you stressed out. Some of this may also be resonating in your personal life too, okay? But I see you lying low, all right? You're trying to avoid it. This is also could be guidance to stay away from negative energies in the workplace, in your career, clients, whatever you do for a living. Because I do see you guys shedding skin. You're outgrowing something. And you have the power position, all right? Emperor energy, making power moves, making big decisions. This could be a promotion, taking charge on something in your life. There's definitely things you're going after and going to be speaking up a lot more. You're going to be having that inclination to do so in September, okay? Because after that, I see influence and wealth, okay? Using your influence, using social media, with the microphone, things of that nature, podcasts, whatever, or just speaking up about things because you may be having ideas, you may be, trying to formulate some type of plan to establish this wealth. And this is a good card to see financial stability. Everyone's going to be at different levels and what that means for them. Okay. I do see gestures, wisdom, and angelic guidance, though. And this card feels good for you guys too. Some type of things are unfolding. I mean, that had made sense for a bit. Like, what am I doing? How am I going to solve these problems? But with this, it does feel like you're trying to get ahead on something, Leo. So, with gestures and this wisdom card, this is about lending a helping hand or needing help. And then wisdom can be going within, especially with angelic guidance. Okay. So if you are getting strong gut instinct, seeing signs on something you should do, okay, power moves. And I do see angelic guidance, but I'm going to say for some of you, it is going to be getting help from a mentor, someone above you, maybe at your job, someone that or in a related field, to get some type of advice, all right, and also trust your instincts, all right, because something is trying to guide you along here, okay. Now, as far as finances and how things are going, I do see a lot of planning coming up, waiting. This guy is getting ready to pack his bags, okay. And page of cups could be messages, could have to do with some of you have children, young water sign. This is waiting and making plans. And I do see an offer coming towards you guys. But for some reason, it has you maybe feeling stuck in limited thinking, and this could be why you're really trying to make power moves. It may have something to do that you're dreaming about, okay. And I see you guys doing a lot of reflecting. Now be careful with this energy, because it could also be now, like, some of you may have a moment where, and it's human, all right, where you are frozen and you're not doing anything. But looking at the tarot card readings, the oracle card reading, it does look like you Leos are going to be getting out of this if you do find yourself in this energy. But I do see a bit of reflection being needed. Now when I clarify this, why are you unlimited thinking about this? Okay, I am seeing Four of Pentacles, and this is the need. You see this person's holding their coins in a safe, okay. This is acquiring more money, needing more money. You guys could be wanting to do something big soon. Now I do see things working out. I clarified this planning energy, and it's all about financial independence, feeling sturdy, feeling comfortable, and dreaming and wanting to make wishes come true. And then I have the Empress. Now this is very fertile, abundant energy. So you have like power position, for me is more like the Emperor energy. Empress also good for business though, and power moves, and then we have the birth of something new. Some of you could literally be family planning with some of this, or has something to do with family, right? That is also coming up here, and commitments. But it's also about personal happiness, bringing in the birth of a new age, having financial stability. So you guys are really dreaming this up, but something may have you feeling stuck. Now I do see you guys may be getting signs from the universe. There's something about your past with this drama and honest work, and that could be why you're trying to make changes. Yeah, I don't want to repeat this pattern again. I don't want my work life to be like this. I need to make some type of change. And that's just kind of why you're coming out as shedding skin, and universe may be pointing signs, something may be triggering. Maybe someone you worked with in the past has come back, and you're like, I don't want to deal with this person, this kind of energy, wherever that drama is coming from. However, I do see, with the Empress and the Star, that's a good sign, okay? That's a sign that, Empress blesses your readings with abundance and prosperity. Emperor, Empress, not broke people, okay? So finances will get better, okay? There's going to be things that you figure out, like I said, maybe with some guidance there, okay? So after all this reflecting, I do see now what has you also stuck? So I see King of Swords and Five of Wands around Ten of Cups. You see that family table. Now, this could, for some of you, about your emotional happiness, what makes you happy, okay? But for some of you, it's going to be about the family, about family commitments. And, the Scissors, the King of Swords, analyzes things, speaks up about things. And I see petty fights, arguments. There could be competition around something that you want, okay, around the family, or you're literally having to cut bills, cut expenses, like look around, and it may be struggles that you guys, some of you guys may be going through, and trying to keep everything together. And I do see Nine of Cups. Now, with all the petty struggles, this kind of feels like people arguing about what they want, right? Like what, like they wanted their way, but this is a family dynamic or a couple, there's something here, but you're ending in Nine of Cups energy. It does also feel like a good message. I see the wealth energy and I see the Fool. Starting a new cycle, taking a leap of faith on something, okay? So you may have like a click moment that sets you into action, especially with all these power moves that are showing up here, okay? And I do see the sun. So that's success, clarity, things coming to light. All right. Especially if they are, I got for some of you like Netflix subscription argument. Like sometimes it could be just simple things like that. For some of you, maybe going through a lot of hurdles or competition at the workplace and like things, it's going to be a little different for all of you depending on your Leo placements. But I see rushing in to speak up. You see that speaking the truth, things moving fast after this, some of these drama, you see this feeling withdrawn, maybe taking losses financially. Could be some separations there, maybe changes or losses. And I see Hermit, right? That's looking within as well. And then I have the Queen of Pentacles now. So now we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. But with this kind of reading, you see she's at sewing machine. She has a big pentacle on her sewing machine. Queen of Pentacles, also not broke. This is about you reflecting on your finances and coming up with a solution soon, okay? So don't let anything like that wear you down too much. It does look like things will get better. Okay, there's a good healing energy here, Leo. All right, so keep trusting your instinct. Lying low, you are getting ready to make some power moves. It looks like. Okay, light and love, guys. Best of luck to you.